In a striking convergence of technology and politics, Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has taken on a controversial role in President Donald Trump's administration, leading the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE). With ambitions to overhaul the federal government and reallocate its resources, Musk's aggressive tactics have sparked fierce debates about the implications for American democracy and governance. Recent reports reveal Musk's operatives have infiltrated key government agencies, including the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau (CFPB) and the U.S. Agency for International Development (USAID). Their actions have not only disrupted critical services but have also raised significant concerns regarding conflicts of interest. As Musk's personal business interests intersect with his government role. The fact that Musk is now engaged in payment businesses that would be regulated by the CFPB at the same time he's trying to tear down the CFPB puts in sharp relief the conflicts of interest here, stated Richard Cordray, a former CFPB director. Under Trump's directive, Musk has been tasked with cutting federal spending, an effort that he claims reflects the will of the voters. Standing alongside Trump in the Oval Office, Musk declared, "The people voted for major government reform and that's what the people are going to get." This statement encapsulates the administration's narrative that the current upheaval is a necessary response to an inefficient and bloated government. However, the chaos brought about by DOGE's operations has resulted in widespread confusion and backlash. Democrats have accused the administration of employing mafia-like tactics to dismantle agencies that serve vital public interests. The CFPB, which is charged with protecting consumers in the financial sector, is just one of many agencies in Musk's crosshairs. As the Bureau prepares to oversee Musk's new financial services venture, the disruption of its operations has raised alarms about the potential for unregulated financial practices that could harm consumers. This chaotic environment has led to a striking divide in public perception. While Musk's supporters view his actions as a necessary shakeup of an inefficient bureaucracy, critics argue that this approach undermines the very foundation of democratic governance. Tracy McMillan-Cottom, an opinion columnist for the New York Times, emphasized that Musk's antics represent a shift toward a democracy-wrecking machine, producing a governmental spectacle that feeds into the media's appetite for sensationalism while obscuring serious policy implications. The ramifications of Musk's actions extend beyond mere bureaucratic reshuffling. They threaten the integrity of essential services that millions of Americans rely on. As Musk's DOGE aggressively seeks to cut spending and eliminate programs, many federal employees have found themselves sidelined with buyout offers sent to over 2 million workers. Legal challenges have arisen as unions fight back against what they deem unconstitutional actions that compromise civil service protections. With the stakes so high, the question remains, how will the opposition respond to this unprecedented challenge? As Democrats rally to protect essential services and push back against DOGE's sweeping cuts, they face the daunting task of countering a narrative that has captivated a portion of the electorate. The growing polarization surrounding Musk's role suggests that the future of government efficiency will be a contentious battleground where the lines between technological innovation and political strategy blur. As the administration continues to push its agenda, the potential for further clashes with the judiciary looms large. Courts have already stepped in to halt some of DOGE's initiatives, a development that could spark an escalating constitutional crisis if the administration chooses to defy judicial authority. The coming months will be crucial in determining whether Musk's vision for a streamlined government will prevail or whether the pushback from within the government and civil society can restore balance and accountability. In a world increasingly governed by the intersection of technology and politics, the actions of figures like Musk will undoubtedly shape the future of American governance. As the public grapples with the implications of this chaos, the question of how to reclaim agency in a rapidly changing landscape becomes ever more pressing. The unfolding drama in Washington serves as a stark reminder of the power dynamics at play, where the stakes are not just about efficiency but about the very principles that underpin democratic governance. In a striking move that underscores the contentious intersection of business and government, President Donald Trump and Elon Musk convened in the Oval Office to announce an aggressive overhaul of the federal workforce. This initiative, led by Musk and his newly established Department of Government Efficiency DOGE, aims to implement substantial cuts to both personnel and budgets across various federal agencies. Musk, making his first public appearance in the Oval Office, defended the restructuring approach as a necessary measure to rein in what he termed out-of-control spending. He described federal employees as an unelected fourth unconstitutional branch of government, emphasizing the need for accountability and efficiency. "It's essential for America to remain solvent as a country," Musk stated, underscoring the need for his team's initiatives. The executive order signed by Trump mandates that federal agencies reduce their workforce significantly, allowing only one new hire for every 4 employees who depart. The administration has already taken steps towards this goal, with reports indicating DOGE's recent cuts of $900 million to the Department of Education and a drastic reduction of the U.S. Agency for International Development's workforce from 10,000 to just 294 employees. Critics argue these measures are overly harsh and could undermine essential services. This overhaul has not gone unnoticed. Musk's strategy has drawn significant backlash from Democrats and labor unions, who are actively challenging DOGE's actions in court. The legal opposition has gained traction, with federal judges temporarily blocking some of DOGE's orders, including restrictions on access to sensitive data at the Treasury Department. The judiciary's involvement suggests a growing concern over the implications of Musk's unorthodox approach to governance, particularly regarding potential conflicts of interest given his extensive business ties to federal contracts. House Speaker Mike Johnson, a supporter of Musk, praised the initiative, claiming it is fulfilling a long-neglected duty of Congress to uncover waste within federal agencies. "It's very exciting what they're able to do," he said, referring to DOGE's work. However, he provided no specific examples of the alleged hidden costs he mentioned, leading to skepticism about the validity of the claims. As federal workers brace for potential layoffs, the administration has offered buyouts to over 2 million employees, an initiative that has faced judicial scrutiny. U.S. District Judge George O'Toole Jr. has halted these buyouts pending further legal review, reflecting the tension between the executive branch's ambitions and the judiciary's role in safeguarding worker rights. Elon Musk's influence extends beyond mere workforce reductions. DOGE's mandate includes dismantling diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, a move that has raised alarms about the future of these initiatives across federal agencies. As of now, the group has gained access to data systems in at least 15 federal agencies, prompting concerns about the qualifications of Musk's largely inexperienced team and their ability to navigate the complexities of governmental operations. Despite the controversy, Musk remains resolute, asserting that the American public voted for drastic change and that his efforts are aligned with this mandate. "The people voted for major government reform, and that's what the people are going to get," he stated, reinforcing the narrative that his actions are reflective of the administration's broader agenda. Looking ahead, the ramifications of Musk's initiatives will likely extend well beyond the immediate cuts, potentially reshaping the federal landscape for years to come. With ongoing legal challenges and public scrutiny, the future of DOGE's mission remains uncertain, and the implications of a significantly downsized federal workforce could reverberate throughout the country. As this saga unfolds, it will be essential to monitor how Musk's ambitions align with the legal frameworks that govern federal operations and the ultimate impact on American governance. In a turbulent start to 2025, Tesla's stock has faced significant turmoil, impacting not only the electric vehicle manufacturer but also its CEO Elon Musk. As the company grapples with declining sales and the fallout from Musk's controversial political affiliations, analysts are closely monitoring the implications for Tesla's market position and Musk's financial standing. Tesla's shares have plummeted by approximately 13.4% at the beginning of the year, marking a stark contrast to the mid-December zenith when Musk's net worth soared above $486 billion. The billionaire, whose wealth is heavily tied to Tesla stock, has since seen his fortune shrink by nearly $90 billion, reflecting the company's deteriorating performance. This downturn follows a disappointing fourth-quarter earnings report, which revealed that Tesla fell short of Wall Street expectations, further eroding investor confidence. Analysts attribute the stock's decline to a combination of factors, including faltering global sales and intensified competition, particularly from Chinese manufacturers like BYD. Just recently, BYD announced a new feature in its vehicles, causing a sharp uptick in its own stock, while Tesla shares slid by 6%. The repercussions are evident. Tesla's once lofty market valuation, which stood at $1.15 trillion, is now looking increasingly precarious as the company faces mounting challenges in both Europe and China. Elon Musk's controversial political stance has compounded these issues. His embrace of far-right politics and incendiary remarks have fueled public and consumer backlash. Many Tesla owners are voicing their dissent through social media and even merchandise, with bumper stickers calling for boycotts of the brand. The growing discontent among consumers has led to calls for a boycott, which could significantly impact Tesla's already shaky sales figures. As David Zipper noted in Slate, if you want Musk to feel your rage, don't buy a Tesla. And if you already own one, consider selling it. This mounting dissatisfaction isn't unfounded. An automotive analyst remarked, Tesla's refreshes are pretty modest, they're certainly not keeping up with the torrid level of competition in China. As competitors like Hyundai unveil compelling new electric vehicles, Tesla's once commanding lead in the EV market is increasingly at risk. Musk's financial stakes in Tesla are also precarious. He reportedly depends on the company's stock value for financing personal loans. A significant drop in Tesla's stock could trigger a cascade of sales, further eroding investor confidence and driving the stock price down even more. If the company's price-to-earnings ratio were to normalize to around 50, still substantially higher than its competitors, Tesla's value could plummet by 70%. As Tesla navigates these turbulent waters, the future remains uncertain. The company must contend with a hostile consumer base, a rapidly evolving competitive landscape, and the potential fallout from Musk's political affiliations. Investors and consumers alike are watching closely to see how this narrative unfolds. With Tesla's identity so closely intertwined with its leader, the company may face an uphill battle in restoring trust and reversing its fortunes in the months ahead. In a significant week for space exploration, NASA and SpaceX have made updates to their crew rotation missions, while SpaceX also launched a new batch of Starlink satellites aimed at enhancing global connectivity. These developments underscore the dynamic nature of commercial spaceflight and its increasing role in supporting both human and technological advancements in orbit. NASA and SpaceX have revised the target dates for their Crew 10 launch and Crew 9 return missions, now scheduled for March 12, pending the completion of necessary readiness checks. This acceleration comes after mission management opted to use a previously flown Dragon spacecraft named Endurance for the Crew 10 mission instead of a new vehicle that would require more extensive processing. The decision is a testament to the robust partnership between NASA and SpaceX, showcasing their operational flexibility in addressing unexpected challenges. Human spaceflight is full of unexpected challenges. Our operational flexibility is enabled by the tremendous partnership between NASA and SpaceX, and the agility SpaceX continues to demonstrate to safely meet the agency's emerging needs, said Steve Stick, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. The Crew 10 mission will transport a diverse crew including NASA astronauts and McLean and Nicole Ayers, JAXA astronaut Takuya Onishi, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Kirill Peskov to the International Space Station ISS. After Crew 10's arrival, Crew 9 will assist in transitioning operations at the ISS, ensuring a seamless handover of responsibilities. Following this familiarization period, Crew 9, which includes NASA astronauts Nick Hague, Suni Williams, and Butch Wilmore, along with cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov, will prepare for their return to Earth contingent on favorable weather conditions at their designated splashdown sites. On a parallel front, SpaceX has successfully launched 21 Starlink V2 mini satellites into low Earth orbit, enhancing its aim to provide global internet coverage. The launch occurred on February 11 from the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, with liftoff taking place at 1:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This mission included satellites with direct-to-cell capabilities, a feature that allows mobile devices to connect directly to the Starlink network. T-Mobile, in partnership with SpaceX, is in the process of beta testing this innovative service, which was recently promoted through a Super Bowl advertisement. T-Mobile Starlink is the first and only space-based mobile network in the US that automatically connects to your phone, so you can be connected even where no cellular network reaches, stated T-Mobile President and CEO Mike Sievert. This service is set to revolutionize mobile connectivity, particularly in remote areas with limited cellular coverage. Notably, the Falcon 9 rocket booster used in this mission, identified as B-1077, successfully landed on the drone ship. Just read the instructions, after its 18th flight, marking another milestone in SpaceX's reusable rocket program. This mission is part of a larger effort by SpaceX, which has launched around 6,990 Starlink satellites to date, aimed at creating a robust satellite constellation that can deliver high-speed internet globally. As these missions unfold, they not only highlight the advancements in space technology but also signal a future where space-based services could become integral to everyday life on Earth. The collaboration between NASA and SpaceX continues to pave the way for human exploration beyond our planet. While SpaceX's strides in satellite technology promise to bridge communication gaps across the globe, looking ahead, the successful integration of these initiatives could lead to a new era of connectivity and exploration, fundamentally transforming how we interact with technology and each other. In recent weeks, the political landscape has been shaken by a series of controversial maneuvers involving Elon Musk and his newly formed Department of Government Accountability, or DOGE. Musk, a figure known for his ambitious ventures in technology and transportation, is now at the epicenter of a contentious struggle that intertwines corporate interests with governmental oversight. This intersection has raised significant concerns about the implications for democracy and regulatory integrity in the United States. At the heart of the matter is Musk's apparent infiltration of key federal agencies as part of a broader strategy aligned with former President Donald Trump's objectives. Reports indicate that operatives working under Musk have gained access to critical government systems, including the General Services Administration and the Office of Personnel Management. Furthermore, these maneuvers have reportedly led to a halt in essential humanitarian work by USAID, alongside a threatening stance towards the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau (CFPB). As Tressie McMillan Cottom notes in her opinion piece for the New York Times, this orchestrated chaos is not merely a byproduct of Musk's unpredictable nature but a calculated strategy to undermine vital governmental structures. Musk's focus on the CFPB is particularly alarming. The agency tasked with protecting consumers in the financial sector is now facing unprecedented challenges as Musk's DOGE seeks to dismantle its oversight capabilities. This is especially pertinent given that Musk has ambitions to transform his social media platform X, formerly Twitter, into a comprehensive financial service akin to PayPal or Venmo. The CFPB was poised to regulate these new services, which has led to accusations that Musk's actions represent a conflict of interest that ultimately disserves the public. Richard Cordray, the former head of the CFPB, articulated this concern, stating, "The fact that Musk is now engaged in payment businesses that would be regulated by the CFPB at the same time he's trying to tear down the CFPB puts in sharp relief the conflicts of interests here." The situation is further exacerbated by the Trump administration's historical antagonism towards the CFPB, which has seen its power significantly curtailed in recent years. Musk's approach to governance can be likened to a high-stakes game where each move is designed to capture public attention and influence perceptions. His theatrical antics, such as the infamous incident of walking into Twitter headquarters carrying a sink, resonate with a specific audience that thrives on dramatic narratives. This chaos as content strategy, as Cottam describes, simplifies complex political maneuvers into digestible and engaging stories that can overshadow the serious implications of his actions. The ramifications of Musk's chaotic governance extend beyond mere spectacle. By targeting an agency like the CFPB, Musk is not only aiming to eliminate regulatory oversight but is also potentially paving the way for a system where financial services operate without stringent accountability. This could have dire consequences for consumers, particularly in an era where digital transactions and online financial management are becoming increasingly prevalent. As the political theater unfolds, it is evident that the stakes are high. Musk's ability to manipulate narratives and public sentiment could herald a new era of governance, one where the lines between corporate interests and public service are increasingly blurred. Critics argue that this trend may lead to a governance model that prioritizes chaos and content over stability and accountability. In conclusion, the unfolding saga involving Elon Musk and his DOGE initiative serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions when faced with powerful individuals wielding significant influence. As this situation continues to evolve, it will be crucial for lawmakers, regulators, and the public to scrutinize the underlying motivations and implications of Musk's actions. The future of regulatory oversight and the integrity of governmental functions may very well depend on the responses to this unprecedented challenge. And a significant development in the brain-computer interface sector as Shanghai-based medical technology firm StairMed has secured a substantial investment of 350 million yuan, approximately $48 million, in Series B funding. This marks a pivotal moment for the company, which aims to advance the field of implantable brain-machine interfaces in China, a market that has been gaining traction amid the growing interest in neurotechnology. The investment is reported to be the largest in the country's brain-machine interface industry to date and will facilitate the acceleration of clinical trials and the development of next-generation technologies. Founded in 2021, StairMed is at the forefront of creating minimally invasive brain-machine interfaces designed to help patients with neurological conditions such as paralysis and aphasia. The firm's founder Zhao Jingtua emphasized the potential of this technology to empower patients, stating, "By combining artificial intelligence and intelligent hardware, our products could allow these patients to control assistive devices such as embodied intelligent robots, humanoid robotic arms, and intelligent wheelchairs." This technology could notably improve patients' quality of life, enabling them to participate more fully in social activities and even engage in professional tasks like programming and design. StairMed's approach parallels that of Neuralink, the company co-founded by Elon Musk, which also explores invasive brain-machine interfaces, albeit with its own unique advancements. The latest funding round was led by prominent investors including Qiming Venture Partners and OrbiMed, showcasing a strong belief in StairMed's vision and technological capabilities. Zhao revealed that the company plans to launch China's first prospective clinical trial for long-term implantation of their devices this year, with multi-center large-scale trials anticipated by 2026. Central to StairMed's innovation is its ultra-flexible electrode, which is only 1% the size of a human hair and significantly softer than competing technologies. This design minimizes the risk of the brain recognizing the implant as a foreign object, which is a common hurdle in neurotechnology. The minimal invasiveness of the implantation procedure, requiring only a small hole in the skull, is another aspect that sets StairMed apart from its competitors. The company aims to create the smallest and least invasive implantable brain-machine interface system available, which could revolutionize patient experiences and outcomes. The implications of this technology extend beyond individual patient care. By fostering greater independence, it has the potential to alleviate the burden on caregivers and healthcare systems while creating new avenues for employment and social engagement for individuals with disabilities. Moreover, Zhao expressed a long-term vision for the company. "We are working on a next-generation brain-machine interface system with thousands of channels. aiming to revolutionize the efficiency of human-machine interaction. This goal reflects an ambition to push the boundaries of what is currently possible in the realm of neurotechnology. As StairMed continues to innovate and secure funding, the competitive landscape of brain-machine interfaces may see even more dramatic shifts, particularly as it seeks to challenge established players like Neuralink. With the increasing focus on ethical considerations and the potential for animal rights activism against controversial practices in neurotechnology industry, stakeholders will need to navigate these complexities as they push the frontier of human-machine interaction. Looking ahead, the developments at StairMed could herald a new era in neurotechnology, promising not only advancements in medical care but also significant improvements in the quality of life for countless individuals. As research progresses and clinical trials begin, the world will be watching to see how this technology can reshape the interaction between humans and machines, potentially unlocking new capabilities that were previously thought to be the realm of science fiction.